It's been a while since my last vlog and 4 months since my solo trip to Playa Mujeres, Mexico, so I'm back to show you how it went, starting with what transportation I booked. So it's been about 4 months since my solo Mother's Day weekend trip to SLS Playa Mujeres. I flew into Cancun, and before I get into the details of my transportation to the resort, let me just tell you how my favorite suitcase literally got its final crack. Damn, I missed that cow pack. Air Margaritaville, if you know, you know. So I booked my transport through booking.suntransfers.com. They offer various options from shuttle bus, private minivan, and private drivers, all reasonably priced. Once you book, you'll get a detailed email and PDF with instructions, just letting you know where to go. You can also communicate with SunTransfers before, during, and after your trip via WhatsApp. I highly recommend booking your round-trip transportation to and from resort before arriving, but as you can see, there are plenty of taxi services available, but I'd rather not haggle, and I just feel it's better to book ahead, especially if traveling solo. So at this point, I am going with the coordinator. Now, it's SunTransfers, and they do explain in the email that your coordinator will meet you what they're wearing. Let's take a moment to get into what I'm wearing. My comfy cargos, my favorite Converse, black tank, and my favorite Dior sunglasses have broken since that trip, but I don't want to talk about it. Now, one thing I love about the airport in Cancun is margaritas are available everywhere. You saw that booth. So I like how the coordinator walked me all the way to my driver. Oh, thank you. Saul was extremely friendly, just very nice and so helpful. So I know you're probably thinking, why did you book a minivan? I mean, I was traveling solo and I thought maybe I'd be sharing the van with other people staying at the resort. Nope, it was just me. So could I have done the private transfer? Absolutely. I mean, I got it anyway. And I saved a little money doing that.
Hola.
¿Con español?
Poquito.
The van was clean, it was spacious, and that air conditioning was on. I would say that from the time I landed and getting the coordinator and getting me in my van, it was a good maybe 30 minutes. And from the airport to the resort, it's another like 30, maybe 45 minutes. It wasn't bad at all. In fact, I feel like what could have been 30, 45 minutes was probably 20 minutes, thanks to no traffic. So the question of why did I book a solo trip? I was actually supposed to go on this trip with one of my good girlfriends as our Mother's Day getaway. We're both mothers of one. We both have sons, and we just wanted to take in our Mother's Day weekend and go to Mexico. But at the last minute, she dropped out, and I could have canceled the trip, but I just love Mexico. And once SLS Playa Mujeres started communicating with me via email, just asking me the things I like to eat, what I plan on doing, I was like, yo, I got to go. And I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love Mexico. I'm originally from California, but I live in Atlanta. So going to Mexico is almost like pretty much going home for me. I grew up around Mexicans, the Mexican culture, the food. I guess this is like my little love letter to Mexico. A lot of people don't realize Mexico is very modern. Everything we have in the States, it's going to be there. But the culture is just something that is near and dear to me, the people. So I always feel like I'm back home in Cali when I go to Mexico. So we've arrived to Playa Mujeres. It's very safe. It's very private.
Private.
Ajá. Sí.
Inside está SLS, SunTransfer.
Oh, every total.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's private. This one is private.
Nice.
So he was just explaining to me the different resorts once you check in at this checkpoint, which also brought me like comfort. This is my first time traveling solo to Mexico. And I mean, you always want to feel safe, especially as a woman traveling. Hell, anyone wants to feel safe while traveling. And now I've arrived at SLS Playa Mujeres. This is a brand new resort. I believe it opened in December of 2024. So I was really excited to stay here because I'm a big fan of SLS resorts, and this being a new one, I was like, please sign me up. And it's all inclusive, and it was great for me as a solo traveler, and it was also family friendly. So that is another selling point for me. I would definitely come back. In fact, I will be back with my son. So once you check in at the gate, we're now driving up to SLS Playa Mujeres all-inclusive resort, where you get dropped off right up front, right to their outside lobby. Booking through SunTransfer's MTS, 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend. Super friendly, professional. I had to, once he dropped me off, I just had to sign my name and put the time. So I like that they keep everything on record. And even when they pick you up, like everything is so professional.
What is it again?
Agave.
Agave.
Yes.
Nice.
An agave warm towel upon entry. Yes, please. This is their beautiful lobby. This is just the outside part of the lobby. The wristbands that they give you is basically your room key, which I love because I didn't want to lose a room key. So I love that. A welcome drink. Yes, please. Now listen, I do not drink Patron in the United States of America, but in Mexico, yes, please. Yes. In fact, make it a double because they make that Patron different in Mexico. Over here, And that's all I'm going to say. If you like to see my room tour next, make sure you like and subscribe.